Hi everyone. So welcome to the tarot card reading special that I wanted to do for Hallow's Eve. And I just wanted to talk about something that have has been on my mind lately. And I had a dream just probably a couple months ago or so, where I had a dream that on Halloween night, um, something was going to happen. And because in the dream, it was Halloween night of 2025, and I was walking around the neighborhood, and I saw in the distance that there was these frequencies coming out this pole, and now the frequencies look like lightning. So, but you see, there's a pole that's going up and down, but the lightning was coming out horizontally, and it was all jagged light. And I interpret them as some type of frequencies. Um, and then in the background, I saw fireworks and then bombs and some interesting things, right? So it also felt like there was something in the sky. So something with frequencies in the sky. And then lately, the past week or so, I keep seeing all these videos that would pop up in my feed, and like suggested reels, suggested videos, and there's some people talking about this new visitor in the sky, and they're saying it's from a different solar system. Now, whether you believe in the solar system or um, different dimensions, flat Earth, simulation theory, all of those things, you can just see it as something new. Something new is in our skies, is coming to visit us. It's from a different world. So it's like and we're in this time where the veils are thin, they're thinning out, so we are able to see the other side, the other world, different worlds. So it's interesting that this is happening during that time. Different worlds meeting. And um, they named uh, this new visitor, this object, and people are calling it a comet, and some scientists are saying that it's not a comet just because uh, of its its characteristics. But they named it Three Eye Atlas, and some people are saying that there's a great awakening that's going to happen between now, which is Hallows Eve, up until November 1st. Some people say that all of November is like a great awakening of some sort, and it's interesting that they name it Three Eye Atlas because that's like the third eye, right? Uh, so yeah, so maybe there's some kind of connection with that. It's very interesting, and I can't stop thinking about my dream. And I've been wanting answers, but also at the same time, I'm like excited of just leaving it as unknown to see what would happen. So, anyways, I'm gonna draw some cards for you guys, and this is what's going to happen in the collective. And you can also apply it into your own personal life as well. Okay. So the first card that got brought up is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And what it says here is that it's about the long term, what you're investing in, your hard work, your perseverance, diligence, sustainable results. And this is an Earth card. Actually, there's three cards that got drawn out, and they are all pentacles, and they are all which are all Earth cards. So that's like thing, what's happening here on Earth, what's going to happen in the physical reality on the 3D realm. Um, yeah, what changes are going to happen? What's going to be manifesting during this time? So you can see this as the collective, or take it or take it into your own personal life as well. So Seven of Pentacles is about hard work, um, doing that investment, long-term view. And then the Two of Pentacles is reversed. Okay, so it's upside down. And what this is that it means like you're overcommitted to something, disorganized. You need to reprioritize. Okay. There's a lack of balance and you're feeling overwhelmed. Now, what I see here is like this guy, and he has a pentacle in each hand, and he is kind of like juggling it, making it balance. But then he has like this rope that goes around it and makes an infinity symbol. So it's almost like a you can look at it as like a pendulum. What swings left will swing right. It's never ending. It's a loop. It's a cycle. Okay. And then the third card that got pulled out is the Queen of Pentacles. Now she's all about nurturing, providing financial stability. You can see that she's holding this pentacle like it's her child, right? She looks very soft and caring, and looking down at it like like she loves this thing. It also means practicality and a working parent. Now, this is very interesting because also in the collective of what I'm hearing is that there's something that we're going to see long term, some kind of change. Because with the reverse Two of Pentacles, like we're trying to find that balance. Things are going to change. We need something to change. We need to reprioritize something. So with the Seven of Pentacles, we are going to see something long-term view. Something's going to happen long-term where something's going to change. And it has something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen, she's female, nurturing. There's something about feminine energies, something about the female taking over, the Queen taking over, right? So the Two of Pentacles, this guy is showing like this endless loop cycle. You see that infinity symbol, and these pentacles, they're like in there. So maybe one represents the masculine and the other one represents the feminine. Now you can see this as masculine and feminine within yourself, but then you can also see it as like a patriarchy and matriarchy when it comes to the collective and the society and things like that. So there's going to be a reprioritization. Maybe there is going to be a rise in the feminine, matriarchy stepping in closer, making that push. Now, when you think of a pendulum, what swings left will swing right. And sometimes it'll go, depending on how hard the swing is, it'll go to the most extreme. Now, we've had the most extreme in patriarchy, at least I feel like. And then we're probably going to have that pendulum. That pendulum needs to come down. That pendulum needs to come down and swing and then go all the way to the other side, which is the matriarchy. And that's how the energies of the universe works too. What comes up must come down. What you give, not what you give, but a balance of some sort. There's the positive and there's the negative, right? In the battery. So there's always like another side of things. So, and that, as you see with the whole religion stuff too, there's a lot of things going on with that. Things are swinging left and right, and I don't mean like left and right side regarding politics, but When things swing one side, things swing back to the other side. And that's how the universe works in regards of having a balance, the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, the day and the night, um, the masculine and the feminine. And that's just how the energies work. So there could, I mean, this is what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is that there is going to be a rise in the feminine, a matriarchy possibility, yeah. Okay, and then I'm hearing too this oracle regarding this tarot spread and what we need to know. Okay. All right. And the card I got drawn out is called Weather the Storms. Okay. Now, as you see here, there's a female and she's in the waters, and water is very feminine, right? It's flowy. It's the emotions. So that's feminine energy right there. Uh okay, interesting. And then you see there's lightning, like my dream, but this is going vertical up and down like actual lightning. But there's lightning and it's coming from this one source. And is that source the three eye atlas? Maybe. Is it somewhere in the universe? Is it God's source? Is it our yeah, that's very interesting. There's something happening. There's a change. Well, it says on the bottom here, it says let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. So something about females, feminine energies. Okay. If you're a male, you could, when you take it into your own personal life, look into your feminine energies, look into your relationships regarding with other females, your mom, you know, your sisters, your loved ones, your friends. And then with females, you know, see what's happening inside of you as well on the outside because we embody the female. But there is something going on with feminine energies and saying, yeah, to let it change you, embrace the unexpected, weather the storms, you know, the waters, the lightning, the frequencies, something's coming, something's happening from the sky. Three Eye Atlas, maybe, who knows? But it's very interesting that that thing is here, right? And they name it Three Eye Atlas, third eye awakening, changes, feminine energies, intuition, nurturing, you know, changing from patriarchy to matriarchy. Who knows, right? Some kind of long term change. And that's just like my dream, seeing those frequencies, something in the sky, right? Okay, now let's do, I'm hearing to draw some spirit animal oracle cards to go with this. What we need to know for the remaining of the year. Okay, so we have the okay, we have the snake spirit, time to heal. And of course, we are in the year 2025, year of the snake in Chinese astrology. And it makes perfect sense. Yes, it is a time to heal because the snake, the year of the snake that we are in is about shedding skin. So shedding those layers. What we need to do, you know, we're shedding, we are reprioritizing. Okay. Shedding out the old, purging. Okay. So we are still in 2025. And the other card that got drawn too is the elephant spirit. Learn from the past. So it seems like with this shedding, with this purging, learn from the past. I'm hearing like something ancestral. So there's something ancestral going on. We are shedding out outdated beliefs and programs, things that have been brought through us from the ancestors, things that we were programmed, you know, um, that were brought down from our mother, our grandmother, our father, our grandfather, the ancestral lineages. So with this shedding, with this purging, see what else needs to be done ancestrally. Maybe even call on the ancestors because this is the perfect time to do that, where the veils are thin and we can contact our ancestors very easily. Okay, wow. I am hearing that's it. And this is the reading for the rest of 2025. And when we go into Chinese astrology, so after the year of the snake, we're going to go into the year of the horse. So after all this shedding, this purging, reprioritizing, looking to the long term, something with these feminine energies and frequencies and changes, maybe from patriarchy to matriarchy, we are going to go into the year of the horse, which has like a big deal of embodiment of freedom. When you think of the horse is wild and free. It's strong. Um, it knows what it wants too, but it's also very healing and very nurturing. Hearts have, I mean, horses have like that huge heart space. So there's that as well, nurturing, feminine, female energies. But also after all this shedding and purging, we're able to step into a truer, higher timeline. Yeah, and watch for that pendulum swing from masculine and feminine, patriarchy and matriarchy. It's going to be a very interesting time. Um, Also, let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling and how this resonates with you all. And also, if anything happens to you guys, anything that yeah, anything that you feel that has happened or you feel is going to happen regarding this huge shift. All right, sending y'all much love.